Without trust, we don't truly collaborate, we merely coordinate or at best cooperate. It is trust that transforms a group of people into a team. And with that powerful quote, welcome to a new episode of Hedis Innovationgym. I'm Hedi. And how can you foster trust in your team? By giving opportunity to talk about particular challenges like, abruptly switching to remote work, how it has affected the lives of yourself and the people that you work with. So struggles can be hard to articulate if you're not used to it. You're not naturally opening your mouth and say in a virtual team meeting, for instance, well, since we're working from home, I feel like a truck ran over me, and these are precisely the reasons why. If the process of reflection and sharing isn't an established ritual, or there is no structure helping you to do the sharing rounds, so they are inviting and with an actual outcome, it's really tough to pull off, I know. And even more so if you're not in one live room with that human element that helps you to connect naturally, but if you're only connected virtually, sharing become even more tricky. But as the quote showed in the beginning, it's super important because collaboration needs this kind of exchange and to foster trust. And you as a team member or as a team lead, you want to know what's up in people's lives so you can cater to their needs, to their well-being, because only then they can and you can all together really thrive and do the best work you can possibly do. So in today's innovation training session, I'd like to share with you a super duper quick, easy and fun exercise, almost a magic trick really, to jumpstart a highly structured sharing session to help your team connect, share the status quo and possible needs, build trust, and therefore that you all can become a better and stronger workforce. I've been using this method for several years now to help teams thrive. And with that, again, welcome to my session on virtual team building activity. Use storytelling to relate quickly, and easy and fun small group exercise. Let's get started. By the way, this channel is all about innovation training. I'm here for making your innovation muscles grow with design thinking tools, mindset and strategy. If that sounds interesting, subscribe and hit the bell to get notified each time I post a video, which is Tuesdays. Now, first and foremost, what is storytelling and why is this a smart way of helping your team share and connect? Storytelling is, according to the US National Storytelling Network, the interactive art of using words to reveal the elements of images of a story, in this case your own story, while encouraging the listener's imagination. In other words, storytelling is a great way of wrapping your emotions and concerns. It's a way of speaking up without being too personal. It's a playful, very comfortable process because we've been doing this for thousands of years. We're natural storytellers. And therefore, this exercise is so quick and fun. And because storytelling is so naturally interactive, it's so cool for teams and small groups. How come it's interactive? Well, think about when you were read to by your mom, for instance, when you were a child, or when you listened to your best friend telling stories about how he's hitchhiked through Europe, with zero money. Storytelling is naturally interactive because you always have a storyteller and one or more listeners. Now, this might all sound awfully complex and complicated to achieve, and I can tell you it's not. How can you use storytelling now for your purpose? You need a structure, and I give you the structure. Pixar uses it. Really, any kind of movie story is basically built on this. I call it the 6 magical storytelling prompts, and I go through them a couple of times. First as is, only the prompts, and then with examples to illustrate it more for you. So the prompts are: once upon a time, there was a ... and every day ... until one day ... and because of that ... and because of that ... until finally ... Does this sound familiar? I bet. This is how we've been telling stories for, eternity probably. And now, how to make the structure work for your activity? You give your team members these prompts. You can also find them in the description box below to fill out their stories about themselves, their status quo. From experience, they need about 3 to 5 minutes to do that, not more. It should really just come from the top of their head, from the top of their heart, without judgment, which often happens if you give them more time. How to use the structure? Once more. Once upon a time, there was a ... Here, each team member introduces him or herself as a kind of a character of a story in third person. For example, I'm making something up now. Once upon a time, there was the cheerful HR queen, Gabby. Next, and every day, ... Here you describe your old reality, how it was back then, before the change, for example, remote work happened, or whatever it is you want to focus on. So for example, once upon a time, there was the cheerful HR queen, Gabby, and every day she would have her office door wide open so employees could just enter casually and get their problems fixed straight away. Okay? Then number 3, until one day, ... Here you fill out what the tipping point was. For example, I don't know, COVID-19 happened and the lockdown forced all of us to stay home and work from home. And then number 4, because of that ... Here you write down all the results. And 5 is also because of that ... Here you write down even more results, possibly like struggles or your pain points of this new situation. And then number 6, until finally ... where you describe your new reality, how the situation is for you currently. And I'll give you now a full example. Remember Gabby. 1. Once upon a time, there was the cheerful HR queen, Gabby. Number 2, and every day she would have her office door wide open so employees could just enter casually and get their problems fixed straight away. 3, until one day COVID-19 happened and the lockdown forced all of us to stay and work from home. And 4, because of that, employees could not just enter her office casually anymore. 5, and because of that, this HR queen, Gabby, could not help employees she wanted to serve any longer. Number 6, until finally she got so helpless and so frustrated that she was thinking about quitting her job. I know it's a sad story, but this is nothing unusual, and it resembles really stories I've heard in these times. And it's actually not sad. No, it's not sad, because once you've heard and noticed, you can actually cater to the needs of your real HR queen, Gabby, by finding solutions to her problems and the problem of feeling disconnected to the people she wants to serve. So I hope this makes sense to you all. I hope this is an exercise that is beneficial to you. If so, like and subscribe. Also share it with people that you think could benefit from it. Comment below if you have questions or ahas. I look at all of them, I promise. Thanks so much for your time and your energy. Keep up your rock and roll work, and till next time here on this channel. Can't wait. Bye bye.